Mackey Motors, a pregame show. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Jeff Blankman with you here tonight as we come to you from Carroll High School, set for our second game of our doubleheader here tonight. The Ballard Bombers coming in at 4-1 on the season, 3-1 right now in the Raccoon River Conference. They've got wins over Norwalk. That's a non-conference game, of course. Then wins in the conference against ADM, Boone, and Carlisle. Their lone loss right now to Bondurant Farrar. For the Carroll Tigers under head coach Randy Beeson, the Tigers sitting at 2-3 on the season, 1-2 right now in the conference. The Tigers' lone 2 wins are against Kemper and Gilbert. Now I know they beat Storm Lake on the court. Tigers ended up having to forfeit that game. So that is now going to be a loss on the Tigers' schedule. The other losses for the Tigers, games against North Polk and Winterset. The Tigers will be challenged here tonight, but this is a big game for the Carroll Tigers. If they can get a win here tonight, that moves them to 2-2 in the conference, keeps them kind of in that hunt in the top half of the conference with a tough road test down at Bondurant Farrar on Tuesday night. This Raccoon River Conference extremely deep, extremely strong, so the Tigers really, if they want to contend and maybe win another conference championship, can't afford to give away a game here on their home court here tonight. But Ballard's got size. That has been one of the things. They've always been kind of a physical team with good size, and they are going to have that here tonight. They'll try to control the tempo a little bit. They'll try to not let the Carroll Tigers get out and run the ball too much, as Ballard will try to slow things down. They'll run when they can. So the Tigers tonight can't turn the ball over. Got to rebound, especially on the defensive end. Don't want to give up any second or third chance opportunities, or limit those the most they can anyway. They're going to have to shoot the basketball well. That means they've got to get Nick Mackey and Caleb Booth going here tonight, even if that means they have to get to the rim, draw some contact, get to the free throw line, and kind of get that shooting streak going. Now, the Tigers usually shoot the ball well here at home, so that is something that we'll hope to see tonight. Another guy that's going to be key for them, Caden Cook had a big game for them the last time out. He's starting to round into shape a little bit. Evan Hammer at 6'4", going to be critical for them tonight as well. He's got to match up inside, got to be physical, and he certainly has got the ability to be able to do that. We'll step away. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. Back with more of our Mackey Motors pregame. We'll have starting lineups coming up for you next right here on 93.7 at KKRL.
Door Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things.
Working as a team to achieve success is the only way towards victory. Hi, this is Kelly Danner. Having teammates that have your back isn't just for game day. It's important when it comes to your insurance coverage too. Rosedale Mutual and Grinnell Mutual are here to provide you with a winning lineup of quality insurance no matter what your needs are. Give us a call today at 792-4525 for your commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Rosedale Mutual, proudly insuring the area since 1876.
From footings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Mackey Motors, a pregame show. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Jeff Blankman with you here tonight. Don't forget, you can watch and listen to the game. Got Mason Voigt right over here to my left. He is running our video production tonight. So that means all you got to do is go to YouTube. Simply type in the search thing, 1380 KCIM. I'll ask you if you want to subscribe to it. The subscription is free. What the subscription really does for you, it allows you to be able to get notifications anytime we go on for one of our live broadcasts. And again, it's pretty well put together one, and Mason doing an outstanding job running it here tonight, so we appreciate his help. And of course, our video production is powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids. Taking a look at our starting lineups here tonight. First of all, for the Bombers of Ballard, they'll start a 5'10 senior in Casey Calvert, a 6'4 senior in Ashton Herman, a 6'2 junior in Mason Gorsh, a 6'1 senior in Jacob Eiley, and a 6'6 senior in Caleb Krog. For the Carroll Tigers under head coach Randy Beeson, they will be starting. Again, the Tigers coming in 2-3 and 1-2. They'll be starting a 5'11 senior in Nick Mackey, a 6'1 senior in Caleb Booth, a 6'2 senior in Ethan Lingling, a 6-foot senior in Caden Cook, and a 6'4 sophomore in Evan Hammer. Tigers shutting the lights down here. If you're watching it on the video, you're getting a chance to be able to see this great introduction thing that they've done. They've got the 2 spotlights up above the floor where they can highlight the Tiger sign. They got the little video board going down here, which is really cool and very, very well put together, very professional by Tiger Vision. So really kind of a neat and cool atmosphere here at the start of games. And now the Tigers will get set to announce their starting lineups here tonight. Quick shout out to New Way Ford in Coon Rapids sponsoring Sports on the Go with me and giving me a vehicle to drive to all the different sporting events I've been covering over the last year. The New Way Ford feature vehicle of the game here tonight is, of course, a 2010 Chevy Suburban. It's a silver metallic in color. It's a 4-wheel drive. You can call 800-861-7268 for more details, or check out the Carroll Broadcasting website for a picture with more details. Sports on the Go with me, Jeff Blankman, powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, home of warranty forever, and your home for free oil changes for life. Don't forget, I'll head back to the office tonight. I'll get the audio broadcast of both of our games that we've got tonight, the doubleheader here and the doubleheader down at Coon Rapids Baird. I'll get those podcasts for you tonight on the website. I'll also get a hold of all 18 of our girls and boys basketball coaches who have teams in action tonight. I'll get recap stories typed up on all of those tonight. Should have it posted by sometime early tomorrow morning. I'm talking hopefully by 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. We'll get that. I'll get up posted to you, and that's going to be, of course, on the Brinks Exterior Sports Report. And then, of course, we've got the MC Country Cafe Coaching Show coming up for you tomorrow morning on KCIM. We'll talk with Katie Cook and one of the Carroll girls during halftime of the boys game tonight. We'll also talk with Coach Cook on the MC Country Cafe Coaching Show tomorrow morning, along with Coach Beeson, Coach Minahan. We do have a technical, the way it looks, before the game starts. So I don't know exactly. Generally, it's a book problem when you get a technical this early in the game. So stepping to the free throw line is Ashton Herman, and he is going to knock down a pair of free throws. And now Ballard will get the ball first to start the game here tonight, and the Bombers will have a 2-0 lead to start the game. Carroll will open up. They lob it in now to Krog. Krog with it over on the left side at top of the key. Works it out to Herman. Herman penetrating in. Left elbow jumper on the way up. Good. Tigers open up in a man-to-man. And quickly Ballard with the 4-0 lead. Booth will bring it up. Caden Cook wanted to try to set a screen. They'll work it now over to Lingling. Back over to Booth. Booth down the right side. Driving in Hammer. Kick pass down to the corner to Lingling. Lingling will bring it up on the wing. Gets it off now to Cook. Cook drives in, runner in the lane, up no good. Long rebound, tipped out by Cook into the hands of Booth. Booth will fire up a 3, up no good, and the rebound taken down by Calvert for Ballard. Calvert will bring it up, gets it over to Herman on the right side. Herman backs it out, defended out there by Booth, comes on the right wing to Gorsh. Gorsh up top now to Eiley, over to the left side to Calvert. Calvert back to Eiley. Eiley penetrates in, back over now to Calvert. He'll drive in, little scoop shot up and good. And the lead is 6-0 in favor of the Bombers. Mackey now driving in on the baseline. Cut off, gets it off to Hammer. Pull-up jumper from 8 up in good for Evan Hammer. The sophomore really starting to come into his own. That is going to make it now 6-2. Man-to-man again for the Tigers. Herman going to fire up a 3. He's feeling it early. Those 2 technical free throws, I think, helped to get him into a rhythm. And the lead right now is 9-2 in favor of Ballard as Mackey fires up a 3, right corner, no good. Krog comes down with a rebound, but the ball stolen away by Cook. Cook has it re-stolen away by Eiley. And now the Bombers will bring it up. Herman loose to flip it inside. Ball knocked away by Herman into the hands of Cook. Cook will push it ahead off to Booth. Booth penetrates it. Nice leave off to Hammer, who quite can't handle it. Krog comes up with a loose ball. Now down to Calvert. Calvert up the left side. Backs it out on the wing. Off to Eiley. Eiley with it, working that right side or left side, top of the key, penetrates over to the right side, kick pass over to the right wing. Gorsh's 3 is up and good. And Ballard is opened up, shooting the ball well. They've got a 12-2 lead. We've got a timeout called by the Carroll Tigers. We'll step away with them. We're going to come back in 30 seconds. Carroll trailing Ballard here 12-2. Back right after this on KKRL.
Ford in Coon Rapids and Newey Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your new way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
Carroll Tigers going to have to try and settle in here, down right now by a score of 12-2. Tigers bring in Zach Dirks. Dirks will get over to Cook, left side now to Booth. Dirks. Cook cut through. They almost had him, and now Booth drives in, gets it off to Hammer. Shot up no good. Rebound comes down to Cook. Ball loose on the floor, and Ballard will come out of it there with it. They get it to Calvert. Calvert had Eiley wide open on the other end. Didn't see him. Now Lengeling tips it away. Dirks dives to try and save it, but not able to do so. And he'll slide into the wall over there by the Carroll student section. All out of bounds and off the Tigers, and it will be Bomber basketball. 5:27 left first quarter, 12-2 Bombers with the lead. They lob it in now to Gorsh. Gorsh with it, gets it off to Hermanson. Herman has it knocked away into the hands of Lengeling. Lengeling has it tipped away. Malamers will come back with it. Herman drives in, contacted by Lengeling. And Ethan, the 6'2 senior, will pick up his first. That's going to be the first on a Carroll Tiger, but the second on the Tigers here in the quarter. Again, that early technical before the game started. Ashton Herman, the 6'4 senior, 2 of 2 at the line, 66% on the season, and he'll miss that one. Nick Mackey now checking in for Langley. Tigers have picked up 3 steals here in the game. They've just not been able to transition that into offense. Also coming in for the Carroll Tigers is Tanner Gatto, a 6'4 junior. He'll check in now for Caden Cook. Tigers have went 7 deep here early on. Second free throw coming up here for Ashton Herman. Free throw on the way is up and good. He's hit 3 of 4 at the line, and the lead is 13-2. Ballard will drop off, half court man-to-man. Booth gets it up across half court, pulls up from the top of the key, fires up a 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Gatto tips the rebound, and we're going to get, I think, Krog over the back on the rebound. That'll be number 1 on the 6'6 senior. Krog signing to play football at Iowa. Wrestling right now, I think, for the Bombers as well, so playing both sports here this winter sports season. Love to see kids wanting to participate in multiple things, and it shows you that you can do more than one thing at one time and be successful. Hammer gets it on the inbound. He'll lay it up and in, and it's 13-4. Kids going to play D1 football, also plays basketball and wrestles at the same time. That says something. Calvert down to the corner. His three-point shot up, no good. Booth will come down with a rebound. Maybe the Tigers can get on a run. Booth crossover dribble. Kick pass over to Gatto. 16-footer left side up, no good. Rebound to Hammer. Hammer, nice footwork, gets himself open on the right side. Started left, spun back to the left. Lays it up and in, and the Tigers are down 7 at 13-6. Penetrating in now is Gorsh. Shot is up and good. Gorsh able to get that one in with the left hand. He's got 5. It's 15-6. Booth again will bring it up for the Tigers. Works it. Over on the right side, top of the key, penetrates over the left elbow. Now to Dirks on the left side, up top, Hammer feeling it, jumper up, no good. And the rebound taken down by Herman. Herman will run it ahead. Now works it on the left side, gonna fire up a 3 off the screen from Krog, shot up, no good. Dirks comes down with a rebound, his first. 5th rebound of the game for the Tigers. And now Eiley tips the pass, comes up with a steal, feeds it to Herman. Herman attacks, little step through move. I got to call that a Euro step. It was close, but not really a Euro step. 17-6 now in favor of the Bombers. Booth over to the right elbow, step back, jumper up in, good for Caleb Booth. Got to get that 6'1 senior rolling here tonight. Herman going to bring it up, 3.5 left here in the first quarter. Herman off the screen up top, works the left side top of the key. Now to Calvert. A lot of standing around for Ballard, but the 3-point shot is up in good for Gorsh. They're looking to dribble, penetrate, and kick. So they've got guys really standing out around the 3-point line. Nobody really moves unless somebody dribble penetrates. Mackey with it up top to Hammer over the left side to Dirks. Booth cuts through on the baseline. They'll get him. He'll bring it out on the left wing. Gatto now sets a screen for him. They'll run pick and roll. They'll work it to Mackey instead on the right side. Up top, Booth down to the right elbow. Now off to Hammer. Hammer to the free throw line. Drives in. Kick pass over to Dirks left side. Dirks penetrates into the lane. Looked underneath. Nothing there. Now over to Gatto. 3-point shot up. No good. Krog comes down with the rebound as he outbattles Hammer that time. Used his size to be able to grab it. Calvert over to the left side, driving in. Gorsh, step back jumper up, no good. Booth with a right side rebound for Carroll, his third. 20-8, Ballard with the lead. 2:35 left here in the first quarter. Coming to you live from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatto with it down in the right corner. Gatto up top now to Dirks, over to the left side. Hammer looking for the bounce pass inside. It's batted away. Herman gets it ahead to Gorsh, and his layup on the other end is up and good. He's got 10 here early. And the lead is 22-8. Booth now over to Dirks. Dirks across half court. Pull-up jumper. It is up. Soft shot. No good. Gatto keeps the rebound alive. He took a shot in the face. He's got his hand across his eye. I think he's going to be all right. Rebound comes down to the Bombers. Calvert finds Eiley wide open underneath, and Eiley will lay it up and in. And Carroll's got to call another timeout as the Tigers are disjointed here to start the basketball game. It is all Bombers. They lead at 24-8. We'll step away back in 30 seconds right here on 93.7 KKRL.
Being a part of a team is not only fun.
At New Way Ford in Coon Rapids and New Way Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive Warranty Forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
Live here again from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Ballard out to a 24-8 lead on the Carroll Tigers here late in the first quarter, under 2 minutes remaining. Want to give a quick shout out to New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, sponsoring Sports on the Go with me, giving me a vehicle to drive to all the different sporting events I've been covering over the last year plus. The New Way Ford feature vehicle of the day is a 2010 Chevy Suburban. It's a four-wheel drive. Call 800-861-7268 for more details, or find a picture with more details on the Carroll Broadcasting website at 1380kcim.com. Sports on the Go with me, Jeff Blankman, powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, home of Warranty Forever, and your home for free oil changes for life. Lingling with a nice pass to Caden Cook onto the basket. Lingling picks up the assist. Cook with a bucket. Tigers down now 24-10. Three-point shot, though, on the other end, up and good for Herman. And it's now a 27-10 lead in favor of the Bombers. They're up 17. Booth with it. Crosses over, gets it to Lingeling. Lingeling has it stripped away. Ball batted around. Mackey comes up with it underneath, and the layup is up and good for Everett Sampson. Tigers catch a break there. That ball bouncing just right. They're able to feed it inside. Herman with it now over to Gorsh. He's going to fire up a long three. That one off the back of the rim, no good. Caden Cook comes down with his second rebound. Off now to Booth. Under a minute remaining here, first quarter. Cook open left side, top of the key, three up, no good. Sits on the top of the backboard. A rebound taken down that time by Jaden Cattell. Cattell, a 6'2 senior, over to Herman. A right side jumper from 17 up and good, and he is certainly feeling it. And it's 29-12. Pass inside to Sampson from Mackey. Sits on the rim and falls out. Cook saves it, though, into the hands of Sampson. They'll look it underneath. Ball batted around as they were trying to feed it to Booth. Cook will come up with the loose ball. Caden with it. 26 seconds left up top now to Mackey. Mackey hands it off to Lingeling. Lingeling looking to drive. Cut off that time by Gorsh. Gets it down to Mackey in the corner. Drives in on the baseline. Bounce pass over to Cook left side. Drives in lane. Gets in front of the rim and lays it up and in. Caden Cook's got 4 here tonight. It's 29 now, 14. Herman gets it up across half court. 3 seconds left here. Going to fire up the three. That's going to be short. The rebound to Lingeling in the first quarter. It will come to an end. Carroll Tigers will have to get it figured out. They give up 29 points in the first quarter. They trail it here 29-14. Second quarter is 1 minute away right here on 93.7 KKRL.
At Farm Bureau Financial
Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Carroll with the basketball as we start the second quarter. Tigers down here 15. They've trailed by as many as 17. Booth with it up top, off a screen by Hammer. Finds Langeling open left side. Three up, no good. And the rebound it taken down that time by Bryce Hasing. Work it over again to Herman. Herman over to Hasing. Hasing's jumper. It is up. It is good. And they are feeling it. This is a good gym to shoot in. But you hate to see it when it's the opposing team shooting well and Carroll not. Right now, that's what's happening. Booth fires up a three, and he'll knock it down. First three tonight for the Tigers. They trail it here 32-17. Bombers with it. Calvert. A three-point shot now from Cattell. That one up no good. A rebound pulled down that time by Krogh. Now work it over to the left corner. Calvert again going to fire up a three, up no good. Battle for the rebound. And we're going to get a foul, going to go on Herman. Is going up high for the rebound was Hammer. And Hammer knocked to the ground that time, and that'll be number one on Herman. Team foul number 2 on the Bombers. Booth will bring it up, gets it across half court. Bombers waiting in their half court, man-to-man. Picking him up is Cattell. Booth drives down, tough runner off the right side, no good. Coming down with the rebound is Krogh, ahead to Herman. Herman attacks the rim, lays it up and in. He's going to draw some contact and get himself to the free throw line. He comes in averaging 27 a game. He's got 17 already in this one. And the lead is at 34-17. Herman at the line at 3 of 4 tonight. He's been the story here tonight. Hit those 2 free throws, those 2 technical free throws before the tip. So we didn't have an opening tip, misses that free throw, and the rebound taken down by Hammer, his third. Booth brings it up, now backs it up, gets it off to Cook. Cook down the left side, drives in, drives around Krogh. They'll kick it out now to Booth. Booth right side, top of the key to the free throw line. Kick pass right side to Langling. Langling brings it back up top, 6.5 left in the first half. Rosedale Mutual halftime report coming up. Herman jumps the passing lane, steals it away, now penetrates in. Little jump shot is up and good, and Ashton Herman is in control of this basketball game along with Ballard, up 19, 36-17. Pass inside now to Hammer. Hammer with it, spins, cut off by Krogh, gets it up top to Mackey. Mackey defended by Calvert. Backdoor cut by Booth, gets it in the lane, jumper up short. Ball tipped around by Booth. Him and Krogh tip it around, coming up with it is Hammer. Put back no good, and Krogh will clear it for Ballard. Bringing it up is Hasing. Hasing across half court. They'll back away. He'll fire up a three. That's up no good. A rebound to Booth. We're going to get a whistle on a foul. And that is going to go on it, Colby Calvert. That'll be number 1 on him. Team foul number 3 on the Bombers here in the half. Sampson Dirks back into the ball game for the Tigers. Mackey, Booth, and Hammer will stay out on the floor. Eiley back on the floor as well for the Bombers. Hasing out there, Calvert, Krogh, and also Gorsh. So Herman has checked out. They get it in the Hammer, spins in the lane, up over Krogh, shot no good. Sampson, rebound. Krogh blocks the shot though, and the rebound taken down by Eiley. Eiley bounces it over to Calvert left side. He'll back it out on the wing. Now works it out high to Eiley, over to the right side to Hasing. Down to the right wing to Gorsh. Gorsh going to fire up a three. He hit a couple before going to the bench and getting a breather, and knocks down another one there. It's 39-17. Booth will bring it up. They find Mackey left corner, drives in on Gorsh, shot blocked, but a whistle and a foul going to go on Gorsh. Or excuse me, on Krogh. That'll be number 2 on Krogh. Team foul number 4. Ballard crowd not happy with that one. Krogh just a big dude. He's going to go play football again over at Iowa, and Mackey ran into him and went straight to the floor. Free throw by Mackey is up and good. Nick, a 62% free throw shooter on the season, comes in averaging 12 points per ball game. That's his first here tonight. 39-18, second one on the way is short. Sampson up for another rebound, and now going to be tied up inside. Possession there will favor the Bombers. Tigers cold tonight, much like their girls were to start their game here this evening. Tigers just couldn't seem to get a shot to fall in that girls game in the first half. Calvert now over to Gorsh. He's going to fire up a three. It is up no good. Tipped by Hasing, no good. Another tip up. And this one is up in good by Eiley. He's got 4 here tonight. And the lead is at 41-18. Booth with it, crosses over, fires up a three, up in good. Caleb Booth knocks down the three. Tigers cut the deficit to 21. Gorsh now off to Eiley. Eiley crossover. Works it back out to Gorsh. Picked up by Booth. Drives down the left side. Ball knocked away. Coming out of there with it is Hammer. 4th steal of the game for the Tigers. Dirks with it left side now. Got it from Booth. Drives in. Pulls up on the wing. Gets it back out to Booth on the left side. Out beyond the three-point line. He's going to fire up another three. It's banked in. Caleb Booth with his 3rd three. He's got 11. Tigers now down 17. Eiley with it on the left wing. Under 4 left here in the first half. Thanks to Dwayne Vetter. Nathan Cohn's back in the studio. Eiley going to drive in. Runner up no good. Ball tipped around. Calvert will come up with it. Gets into Krogh. Krogh turns around in the lane, and he is going to be fouled by Hammer. So Evan Hammer will pick up his first. Going to call the foul on the floor, so no free throws. That'll be the 4th team foul against the Tigers. Herman will come in. He'll come in for Hasten. Cook going to check into the ball game for Sampson. Sampson's played well for the Tigers off the bench. Calvert to inbound. They'll put 1 on each block, 2 at the top of the key. Calvert looking to get it in. Gets it into Gorsh. Gorsh now off to Eiley. Over to Herman. Herman over the left side to Calvert. Calvert back off to Herman. 3:33 left, and the Bombers will reset the offense. Eiley with it out on the right side. Gets it off to Krogh. Krogh spins to the basket. Dribbles it left side, gets it off to Eiley. Eiley going to drive into the lane. Pull-up jumper from 6, no good. Krogh, the offensive rebound and putback. 6'6" senior. Football player at Iowa next year, making his presence known here on the basketball court. Booth with it. Penetrates in, now off to Cook. Ball tipped into the hands of Mackey. Mackey penetrates down the left side, cut off by Calvert. Trapped on the baseline, finds Hammer. Lob pass up top now to Cook. Cook drives over to the right side, looks to penetrate in, comes to a jump stop on the right elbow and kisses it off the glass. Nice strong take there by the Iowa State recruit. And it's 43-26. Bombers still up 17 here late in the first half. Calvert with it on the right wing, gets it up top to Eiley, over to the left side to Herman. Herman looking to drive, cut off, stolen away by Booth. Booth with his first steal, gets it off to Hammer. Hammer back over to Booth on the right wing. Dump pass inside to Hammer. Quite can't handle it. Calvert comes up with a loose ball for the Bombers. He'll push. Calvert takes it all the way in and lays it up and in with the left hand. Tigers reached and swatted at that one, but didn't stop the dribble. Now the ball going to be knocked out of bounds by the Bombers. It'll stay with the Tigers. They'll inbound right over in front of the scores table. Checking into the game for the first time tonight, Jacob Ross, a 6'2" senior. He'll check in for Krogh. Dirks will check out. Lingling back onto the floor for the Tigers. Tigers right now, a lot of knees or hands on the knees. That generally means a little bit tired. They get it into Lingling. Lingling over now to Booth. Tigers working hard to try and get back into this one. Booth fires up the three, no good. A rebound taken down by Cook. As he stole it away from the Bombers, he'll drive in, gets himself now to the free throw line. Caden working really, really hard out there and playing well here tonight. That foul on Jacob Ross is going to be his first. Team foul number 5 here tonight against the Bombers. Cook at the line, 55% on the season. Has not attempted one yet tonight. That free throw is up and no good. 45-26, Bombers with the lead. Rosedale Mutual halftime report coming up. Can be alive as well here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Cook knocks down that second free throw. It's 45-27. Eiley brings it up over to Herman, way out high left side. Now to Calvert, back to Eiley. Eiley going to drive into the lane. Little left-handed runner up, no good. Cook with another rebound, his 5th. Caden will push it in, attacks all the way down and lays it up and in. Nobody stopped the dribble penetration. Caden Cook goes coast to coast for the layup. 45-29, and now an offensive foul going to go on Herman, who just a little bit of a shoulder drop that time. He'll pick up his 2nd. Caleb Booth picking up the charge call. Great job defensively that time by Booth. Minute 40 left here in the half. Tigers, if they get this down around single digits here by halftime, that would be huge. Even if they can get it down around 12. Booth with it, knocked away nearly by Herman. He'll get it off now to Cook. Cook drives in again and takes it in for the layup. 45-31. 3-point shot up top. Can't give Herman them kind of looks. He knocks down the 3. We're going to get a timeout called by Ballard. Their lead back to 17. Minute 15 left. Back in 30 seconds. Right here on 93.7 KKRL.
In Rapids and Newey Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your Newey vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
Minute 15 left here on the halftime. Rosedale Mutual halftime report coming up. Jeff Blankman with you here tonight. Don't forget you can watch and listen to the game. Mason Voigt sitting here to my left running our video production tonight. You can find it by going to YouTube. Search 1380 KCIM. Caden Cook going to inbound. The Tigers right now down 17, 48-31. Officials right now talking with the scores table. Jaden Cattell was checking in when Ballard called the timeout. And I think the official's trying to make sure he can be on the floor. So Herman actually is going to check out, and coming onto the floor is Jacob Ross. So that's what the discussion was about there. Cook gets it in now to Booth. Ballard waiting in their half-court man-to-man. Eiley will pick him up. Booth across half-court, comes off a screen by Cook. Up top to Mackey. Mackey, now ball stolen away, tried to get it over the Booth. Coming up with the steal is Cattell, and Cattell stepped wrong, got bumped by Booth, and twisted the ankle a little bit. He'll walk that one off. Cattell will head to the free throw line. Booth going to pick up the foul. That'll be number 1 on Caleb. Team foul number 5 on the Tigers. Cattell will head to the line. The 6'2 senior has not attempted a free throw yet this season. Free throw on the way is up off the front of the rim. No good. Bombers now 3 of 6 from the free throw line here in the half. Tigers just 2 of 4. Bombers have made 7 threes. The Tigers have made 3. Second free throw on the way, up and good for Cattell, and that'll extend it back to 18 at 49-31. Tigers had it down to 14 here just a moment ago. Had a chance to get it maybe down around 10 at halftime. Now they've got to get on a run to do that, down 18. Mackey will drive in on the baseline, leaves it off for Hammer on the left block, out to Lingeling. 3 on the way up, no good. Rebound, and we're going to get a push underneath, and that's going to go on Nick Mackey. That is going to be number 1 on Mackey. Team foul number 6 on the Tigers. Tigers will set up with some full court pressure. Herman going to check back on for the offensive side of things, along with Crow. He'll check in for Hastings. Ross also checks out. Now Dirk's going to check in for Lingeling. 45.7 seconds remaining. Katie Cook, the head girls coach for the Tigers, sitting over here to my left. And now we're going to get a foul in the backcourt, going to go on the Tigers. Is that going to be on Mackey? Did he just pick up 2? He did. So Mackey will pick up his second. That'll be the 7th team foul. So Eiley will head to the free throw line. I think Hannah Jorgensen standing back here behind me. So those will be the 2 Carroll Tigers that we'll talk to coming up here at halftime of the boys game. Eiley's free throw on the way up and good. 50-31. Second free throw up. This one in and out, no good. Cook will come down with a rebound. Tigers will walk it up with Booth, get it across half court. Now off to Cook. Cook again looking to drive, crossover dribble, gets into the lane. In a little bit of trouble now with a double team. Tigers wanted a foul, no call. Now we get one as Booth takes it to the hole. He'll draw some contact on Eiley. That is going to be number 1 on Eiley. Team foul number 7 against the Bombers. And 2 shots coming up here for Caleb Booth. Booth, 74% free throw shooter on the season, but he's a guy that can shoot in the 90% range. So he's a guy that's free throw percentage, I think, going to climb as the season goes on. Steps up, knocks that first one down. Such a smooth shooter. 50-32 right now our score here at the halftime, or near the halftime, 29.8 left. Rosedale Mutual halftime report coming up. Second free throw coming up here for Caleb Booth. It's up, nothing but the bottom of the net. 50-33 now in favor of Ballard. Tigers don't like giving up 50 in a game. They've given up 50 and a half here. Eiley with it. Gets it over now to Gorsh. Gorsh with it. Comes off a screen by Eiley out to Calvert. Down to 14 seconds left here. Over to Gorsh, shot on the right side. They get it now to Herman. Herman back up to Gorsh. Penetrates over the left side. Now backs it out. They'll get it to Herman. 6 seconds left. Herman crosses over, goes behind the back, going to fire up about a 27-footer at short. Eiley with the rebound, put back no good, and we are through 1/2 of play. Ballard Bombers leading it here at 50-33. We'll step away, take a break. We've got the first part of our Rosedale Mutual halftime report coming up next right here on 93.7 KKRL.
Working as a team to achieve success is the only way towards victory. Hi, this is Kelly Danner. Having teammates that have your back isn't just for game day. It's important when it comes to your insurance coverage too. Rosedale Mutual and Grinnell Mutual are here to provide you with a winning lineup of quality insurance no matter what your needs are. Give us a call today at 792-4525 for your commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Rosedale Mutual, proudly insuring the area since 1876.
This is Iowa, and Avela Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avela Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avela Bank, member FDIC.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
One of the best kept secrets in Carroll is JP Flooring. I was looking to replace the floor in a couple rooms at home. It can be super overwhelming with all of the options available. I popped by JP Flooring and was super surprised and impressed with the showroom and selection. I had no idea how extensive their product lines were. They have a designer on staff that helped me narrow down what I was looking for. When you change your floors, it changes the whole character of a room. I used their product visualizer and could literally see in advance what the styles would look like in my room. I totally recommend JP Flooring in Carroll.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
We welcome you back here on 93.7 KKRL. Jeff Lankman here in the Rosedale Mutual Halftime Report. Rosedale Mutual Insurance, again, a proud sponsor of tonight's halftime show. Rosedale Mutual believes in the value of youth activities to help develop adults that will be our future community leaders. They are your hometown teammates. For commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs, call them tomorrow or Monday at 792-4525. Got Hannah Jorgensen joining us here. And Hannah, I know that these are one of those type of games you just kind of got to flush, forget, and kind of move on. And I think that you and the girls probably doing that already.
Yep. I think it's just important to, we'll go back and watch some film, see what we did wrong in the first half primarily, and then move on and learn from it.
Talk about that defensive pressure. Have you guys seen anybody that came out? To me, it looked like they were right in your shorts like all of the time. Have you seen anybody like that yet this year?
North Polk put a lot of pressure on us, but Ballard just did it all the time, I think, and it really got in our heads in the first half.
Were they more physical than North Polk? Because to me, it looked like they were pretty physical on the floor.
Both teams were definitely very physical, but Ballard had really good defensive positioning, so we weren't getting a lot of fouls called on us because they were guarding us so well.
Talk about how you guys adjusted and stuff to that throughout the game. Started to handle their pressure a little bit better, I thought, about midway through the second quarter.
I think our biggest key there was just gaining some confidence after the first quarter, getting used to their pressure and being able to break their press and having confidence with our shots.
You were able to get into the lane in that second half. Talk about how the offense started to work and what were you finding open? What were you looking for?
Yeah, at halftime we talked about how it was really important to start driving and kicking because that would create more openings later on and get open shots for us.
Able to hit a couple of corner threes. Talk about that three-point shot for you, and especially the corner. Is that something you're starting to like, is that corner three? It's not an easy shot.
My three-point shot hasn't been too good recently, but I've been shooting a lot in practice to hopefully get that percentage up. And I saw her hand in my face, and I was like, you know what? Just let it fly.
Is the biggest thing right now with your three-point shot, because you got a great looking for him, is it the confidence? Are you just not trusting it's going to go in?
Yeah, pretty much. And it's the getting the arch on it and not just pushing it out so far.
As a senior, what are you telling the younger girls about this game tonight and about your guys' this next game coming up Tuesday with Bondurant?
In the locker room after the game, nobody was really hanging their heads because they're a really good team, and we just said that these games are going to happen and we can't just focus on this one game for the rest. We have to move on to the next.
Well, I tell you what, appreciate you coming up. Have a happy holidays. We'll see you after the break.
Thank you.
You bet. Hannah Jorgensen again with the Carroll Tigers. We'll get head coach Katie Cook to join us now. And Coach, a tough one here tonight when shots aren't going and they started off with their defensive pressure, got some turnovers. What did you see from your club tonight that you were happy with, even in this loss tonight?
I thought the girls did a good job of sticking together. They kept their chins up. They didn't back down. I think our second, third, and fourth quarters were better than our first quarter.
Yep. Hard to emulate that kind of pressure defensively in practice. I know Hannah told me that North Polk was similar to that, but hard to be prepared for that kind of defensive pressure that you saw tonight.
Yeah, and there's no question playing a team like Ballard, it makes us better. Like you said, it's hard to emulate it in practice. I know the Ballard girls have a scout team of boys that come in and practice with them a couple times a week. And that's something we've tried to do. We haven't had much luck, but it shows.
Yep, it does. It does. They were really physical tonight. I thought that was kind of a big part of their game, especially on the defensive end.
Absolutely. They're an excellent defensive team. Everyone struggles to score against them. But, yeah, they get all the credit, and we continue to try to get better every day and we'll find ways to score.
Coach, talk about your defense tonight. I know they were able to get some points, but I thought at times they struggled to score the basketball tonight. I thought your defense had some stretches tonight where you were contesting their shots as well.
Absolutely. We pride ourselves on being a good defensive team, and there's no reason we can't be with our speed, and we have decent size too. So I thought our defense looked pretty good. Ballard has some good basketball players. They've got girls that play basketball all year round. So I tell the girls we can always control our defense. We can't always control if we make our shots or not. Yep. So it's something we try to rely on.
Bondurant for our now coming up on Tuesday down there. I think they're having a pretty good season as well, ranked if I remember correctly. What are they looking like this season?
Bondurant Farrar has an all-state, I believe, center and Kate Lappy.
Yep.
I mean, and she's scoring 25-plus points a game. So definitely a strong inside presence there.
Josie Ayala and Addison Clucky. I thought Allison came in and gave you some good minutes off the bench tonight. It's going to be key for them too, probably down in the post for you coming up Tuesday night.
Yeah, absolutely. Bondurant Farrar has good size, so I'm sure Addie and Joe will be ready to go.
Well, Coach, appreciate you joining us here. Sorry about this one here tonight. Have a happy holidays, and we'll talk to you here again tomorrow morning, and then we'll let you alone for a couple of weeks.
All right. Thanks.
You bet, Katie Cook. You bet, Katie Cook, the head coach for the Carroll Tigers. We'll step away, take a break. We'll come back with more of our halftime report, our Rosedale Mutual halftime report in 30 seconds, right here on 93.7 at KKRL.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Rosedale Mutual halftime report. Rosedale Mutual, again, a proud sponsor of tonight's halftime show. Rosedale Mutual believes in the value of youth activities to help develop adults that will be our future community leaders. They are your hometown teammates for commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Call them today, 792-4525. Ballard leading here in the boys game, 50-33 at the halftime. Let's run you through our numbers here in the first half. Unofficially, of course, for the Bombers, Colby Calvert with 4 points, Ashton Herman with 22, Mason Gorsh with 13, Jacob Eiley with 5. It is Cale Krog with 2, Jaden Cattell with 1, and Bryce Hasing with 3. They are 5 of 9 from the free throw line. For the Carroll Tigers here, Nick Mackey at 1 point, 1 assist. Kayla Booth with 13 points, 4 rebounds, and a steal. Ethan Langling with a rebound, an assist, and a steal. Caden Cook, 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 steals. Evan Hammer with 6 points to go with 4 rebounds and a steal. Zach Dirks with a rebound, and Everett Sampson with 2 points and 2 rebounds. Tigers 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Ballard jumped out in this one, got up 9-0, and then built that lead to 13-2. Tigers, after back-to-back baskets by Caden Cook, had cut the deficit to 45-31 with about 2 minutes left in the first half, but then Ballard went back on a run and got the lead back up at 2:19 at 50-31. It's 17 here as we start the third quarter. Thanks for listening to our Rosedale Mutual halftime report. Tigers with the basketball. Mackey with it over on the left side. Gets it off now to Booth. Booth penetrates over to Langling. Right side 3 up. Good. Booth with the assist. Langling with his first basket. And the Tigers are back down at 14 here at 50-36. Now Gorsh looking to answer. Shot up no good. Rebound tipped around, and Hammer will clear his 5th for the Tigers. Off now to Booth. Booth brings it over. Crossover dribble down to Mackey left side. He'll penetrate in. Kick pass over to Langling. Is he feeling it up? No good. And the weak side rebound to Herman. Herman, long pass down to Eiley, and the layup's up and good. Nice look that time from Herman to Eiley. Tigers tried to hustle Mack, but Eiley had leaked out and got down the left side of the floor. And Herman rifled him a baseball pass. Booth fires up a 3 up top, off the rim, no good. Herman comes down with a rebound. Herman will push it up. Herman is a senior, heck of a player. Gets it under to Eiley, back to Herman, fadeaway jumper up in good. Little fadeaway from about 15 feet. 52 now, 36. Bounce pass underneath the Langling. Reverse layup, no good. Herman tips the rebound. Cook saves it into the hands of Langling. Langling has it blocked by Krog, but then comes back up with his own rebound. Out to Booth. 3-point shot up in good. Caleb Booth with his 3rd 3 here tonight. Tigers not going away. Down now, 54-39. 3-point shot by Herman up no good. Booth will clear the rebound, his 5th. Now Cook drives in, tough shot in the lane, a lot of contact and no call. Ballard even had a player go down to the floor. Cook looking for the call, so does the Carroll bench, but these officials have not called many fouls. Didn't call many in the girls game, have not called a lot here in the boys game. Gorsh with it off now to Krog. Krog with it on the left elbow over to Gorsh. Gorsh going to penetrate in. Defended tightly that time, and now we're going to get a steal and a reach-in foul going to go on Ethan Lingling. Lingling trying to, I think, match the physicality here of Ballard. Will pick up the foul. That's going to be his third. Ballard going to inbound it with Calvert. They get it into Krog, who lobs it over to Calvert on the left side. Calvert drives in, lob shot up. Just a little floater, flipped it up over the rim. And it's now 56-39. Booth with it out top. Works it over on the left side now to Cook. Cook with it down to the corner to Mackey. Mackey will penetrate in. Kick pass up top to Booth. Left side Cook. Cook will drive in. Dribbles into a double team. Leaves it off for Hammer. Misses the shot. Gets his own rebound. Put back no good. And Krog will clear it for Ballard. Ahead now to Herman. Herman penetrates to the free throw line. Pull-up jumper short. And the rebound bounds out to Booth, his sixth. Booth brings it up left side of the floor. Now takes it down on the wing. Gets it off to Lingling. Lingling to the elbow. Bounce pass underneath the Hammer. Short again on the shot. Got his own rebound. Put back no good. And he is going to land on his back as he is undercut a little bit. He is going to hit hard, but he is going to get up. That foul going to go on Krog. That is going to be number 3 on Krog. Team foul number 1 here in the half against the Bombers. And Hammer at the line. Evan has not attempted a free throw tonight, 38% on the season. A free throw on the way off the front of the rim, no good. Coon Rapids Bayard leading in boys game right now over Arriva 30-23. ESAC right now leading at GTRA 20-14. Second free throw coming up here for Hammer. It's on the way. This one up and good. Evan knocks down 1 and 2. He'll check out. As checking back in is Everett Sampson. 56-37. Tigers have had it down to 13 here. Right now down by 16, 56-40. 5 minutes left in the third, so plenty of time. Got to get some stops on this end. Herman drives in, kick pass over to Calvert. Left corner 3 up, no good. And up high for the rebound, Everett Sampson. Sampson over to Booth. Booth will bring it down. Attacks in now on Eiley. Up to Sampson. Left side, top of the key, 3 up, no good. A rebound knocked away by Dirks, but into the hands of Eiley. Eiley gets it off to Herman, and he'll lay it up and in on the other end. 58-40 now. Firing up the shot is Booth. He'll knock down another 3. Caleb starting to feel it. He's got 5-3. Timeout on the floor going to be called by the Bombers. 58-43 our score. We'll step away, take a break. We're going to come back in 30 seconds right here on 93.7 at KKRL.
Working as a team to achieve success
Olson's
is the
Outdoor
only...
Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Committee live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Quick shout out New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, sponsoring Sports on the Go with me. The New Way Ford feature vehicle, a 2010 Chevy Suburban. So it's a silver metallic color, 4-wheel drive. Call 800-861-7268 for more details, or check out the Carroll Broadcasting website at 1380kcim.com for a picture with more details. Sports on the Go with me, Jeff Blankman, powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, home of Warranty Forever, and your home for free oil changes for life. Jerry Fleshner in the house here tonight. Jerry, a longtime supporter of the Carroll Tigers, former Carroll Tiger himself. Calvert will bring it up, 58-43 Ballard. Pass tipped that time by Dirks, but into the hands of Gorsh. They'll get it to Herman. Herman back out to Gorsh. Gorsh going to fire up a 3, and it's up and good. Every time Carroll has went on a run here and cut into that deficit, the Bombers have answered it with a mini run of their own to get that lead back up around 20. They're up 18 right now. Booth to the left elbow, gets it out to Mackey, back out now to Booth. Booth looking to drive, gets himself open, 3 up, no good, and Krogh comes down with a rebound, outlets it now to Herman. Herman brings it down, finds Gorsh left side, he'll drive in, little floater up, no good, and the rebound taken down by Caden Cook, his 7th. Caden will drive down, leaves it off for Mackey, shot blocked by Krogh. Cook comes up with a rebound. Now works it over to the left side to Dirks. Dirks 3-point shot up and good. Zach Dirks knocks down the 3. It's at 61 at 2:46. And now Sampson comes up with the ball. They'll get it off to Booth. Booth going to drive down. Krogh ties him up. And coming out of there with it is Gorsh. The Tiger crowd getting a little frustrated with the lack of foul calls in this one. Herman with it. Step back 17-footer off the right side. No good. Booth clears the rebound. I've got him unofficially now with 7. Booth crosses over. Comes off a screen by Sampson. Finds Cook on the right wing. Cook gets it back off now to Booth. 2:50 left here, third quarter. A lob over to Sampson. Left corner 3 up. Off the rim. Good. Everett Sampson knocks down the 3. We've got a 12-point ball game. 61 to 49. Booth with the assist. Calvert up top, drives in, tough runner up in, good. Got in front of the rim, a little dipsy-do, brought the ball back in front of him after he started left and shot it over the front of the rim. Booth now off to Cook. Cook will penetrate in, back out to Booth, 3 up, good! An 11-point ball game. Caden Cook finds it Caleb Booth. Cook picking up the assist. Booth now with 6 threes on the night. 63-52, and now Ballard slowing it down. Herman out top, going to try to answer his 3 up and good. He's got 4 threes here tonight, 66-52. Cook will drive in off to Sampson, 3 on the way up, no good. Up high for the rebound. Cook rips it away from Herman out to Mackey. Mackey drives in, crashes into Eiley, and we're going to get an offensive call. Going to go against Nick Mackey, and that's going to be number 3 on him. Tigers playing really aggressive right now, and that is good to see. A tough call that time on a dribble drive by Nick Mackey. 2 defenders there. He kind of ran into Krogh, who's a big guy and didn't really move. Sampson will check out. Hammer back onto the floor now for the Carroll Tigers. Mackey with 3. Langeling with 3 for the Tigers. Nobody else in any kind of foul trouble right now. Calvert out top, defended by Dirks, over to Eiley. They get it into Herman on the block. Little fadeaway up, no good. Calvert comes down with a rebound. Gets it over to Gorsh. He's going to fire up a 3. That one is way long. Booth comes down with a rebound. That is 8 for him. Ahead now to Langeling. Langeling, step through move, and we're going to get a foul, and that's going to go on Calvert. So Colby Calvert picks up his 2nd. That'll be the 2nd team foul, and my guess is not much has been called in this game. And all of a sudden now the players are starting to realize that. This game going to get a lot more physical as Langeling goes to the line, misses the first, a 71% free throw shooter. My guess is you're going to see a lot more fouls starting to be called here pretty quick because the game's going to get a little out of control with the physicality, and the officials are going to try to get it back under control. So we haven't had hardly any fouls called all game, and then my guess is fourth quarter we may see quite a few. Langeling's free throw is up and good. So Ethan 1 of 2 at the line. He's got 4. The lead is 13 for Ballard at 66-53. You can see the physicality picking up on both ends. Herman with it. And eventually officials will have to get that under control so nobody gets hurt. Herman with it out top. Looking to work right now against Langeling. Fires up the 3 and knocks it down. He is tough. Young man handles the ball well, shoots it well. Him and Booth are a really good matchup. Booth with it out top, kicks it over to the left corner now to Langeling. Langeling with it, brings it up on the wing. Now resets, they'll get it to Dirks, right side top of the key. 40 seconds left, third. Dirks driving in. Ball going to be knocked away, and there's going to be the reach-in foul going to go on the Bombers. That foul going to go on Gorsh. That's going to be number 1 on him. Cook will check in. Cattell will check in. Dirks will check out. Herman going to check out. Herman's got 2. Coach probably feels like don't want him to pick up a 3rd here late in the 3rd quarter. They'll give him a little longer breather going into the break. Booth gets it into Langeling left elbow. Dump pass underneath, and Hammer lays it up and in. Hammer's now got 9, Lengeling with his 3rd assist. Tigers down here 69-55. Calvert over to Cattell. Cattell back up top to Calvert. Calvert over to the right side to Gorsh, now off to Eiley. Eiley gets it off to Calvert, down to the right side to Gorsh. Gorsh on the wing, brings it in. Kick pass over to Cattell. 3-point shot up, no good. The Tigers come up with a rebound, and we're going to get a reach-in foul, and that is going to go on Cattell. That'll be number 1 on him. Team foul number 4 now on Ballard here in the half. 9 seconds for the Tigers to work with. This will be a big bucket if they can get something here. Could cut it to 12 or 11. Booth over now to Cook, going to drive in, takes it to the rim, lays it up and in. Caden Cook cuts it to 69-27. Eiley's 3-quarter court shot up, no good at the buzzer. And we are through 3 quarters of play. Tigers down here 69-57. Tigers put 24 points on the board in that 4th quarter. We'll stop away. 4th quarter is 1 minute away here on KKRL.
Footings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
We head here to the 4th quarter, coming to you live from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes feel, recover, and perform. Bombers lead the Tigers 69-57. They've been up by 24 once in this game, led by 20 most of the game, and right really around that 15 to 20 point range, 15 to 18 point range, a good portion of the game. Herman will penetrate in, little pull-up jumper off the baseline, no good. Mackey comes down with the rebound, his first. Off now to Booth. This will be a huge basket if Carroll can get it here. A 3 would cut it to a single-digit game, but a 2 makes it a 10-point game. Mackey drives in right side. Now brings it back out, gets it out to Cook. Ball up top, but the pass stolen away. Herman dunks it down on the other end with one hand. Jumped that passing lane, saw that one coming. And the senior picks up another one here tonight. He's got 34 here in the ballgame. Booth drives in and kicks it down to the baseline, but throws it away, looking for Hammer. So back-to-back turnovers on the Tigers. And the Bombers a chance to extend that lead back out. Herman will walk it up, gets it across half court. Gets it off into the hands now of Calvert, over to Gorsh. Gorsh bounces it to Krog on the elbow. Krog will back it out. Gets it over to Gorsh on the wing. Gorsh to the right elbow, pull-up jumper up good. Set it in the 2nd quarter, sent it here in the 3rd. And now it's starting out here in the 4th quarter as Herman almost comes up with a steal but unable to save it. But every time Carroll has made a run and had a chance to get it down, he got down to 14 a couple of times in the 3rd, but every time Carroll's made a run, Ballard's had an answer. We'll see if the Tigers have another run in, and Booth underneath Lengeling will lay it up and in. Still plenty of time in this game. We've still got 6.5 left. They're only down right now by 14, and they scored 24 in that 3rd as Calvert will drive in, shot up, no good. The rebound taken down that time by Hammer, his 8th. Now off to Cook, down to Mackey left corner. Mackey looking to drive in, nothing there. Gets it off now to Booth in the corner. Booth will find it, Cook up, left side top of the key. They'll get it back to Booth, drives to the free throw line. Ball knocked away by Herman. Booth gets it back, gets it over to Mackey, drives in, shot blocked by Krog. And it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be Ballard basketball. I know Carroll's saying that he's bringing his arm down, which he is, but I think he had his hand on top of the ball, and another pass, kind of a lazy pass up top, And Herman going to lay it up and in on the other end. Tigers lucky there because Langling tried to wrap him up, but couldn't get a hold of him. And the Tigers catching a break that wasn't an and one. Booth now off to Langling up top. Langling gets it off now to Hammer, back to Booth, to Langling on the right wing. Back out to Booth, out high in the 10-foot line on the volleyball floor. He'll drive in. There's a lot of contact there, and there's a foul going to go on Gorsh. And that is going to be number 2 on him. Team foul number 5 against the Bombers here in the half. Zach Dirks checking in now for Ethan Langling. Tigers down here 16. Now inbound on the baseline with Booth. Booth gets it into Mackey. Mackey on the left wing. Now out to Dirks. Back up top to Booth. Booth fires up the 3. Up no good. Rebound tipped around. It'll be tracked down by Dirks. Dirks down to the left side to Hammer. Hammer spins in on Krogh. Kicks it back out to Dirks for 3. It's up off the wing. No good. Cook clears another rebound. I've got him now with 10. He'll kick it out. Booth going to fire up a 3. Up no good. And Krogh goes up high for the rebound. Krogh will get it off to Herman. 5:08 left here in this fourth quarter. Herman penetrates in. Kick pass now out to Eiley. Eiley drives in lane over to Calvert on the right side. Calvert up top to Eiley. Eiley with it, penetrates over. Lost the ball, but it's going to go out of bounds off of Hammer, and it will stay with the Bombers. 4:54 left here in the ballgame. Tigers down right now 75-59. Calvert gets it into Krogh. Krogh with it, back off to Calvert. He'll fire up a 3, up good. His first 3 of the ballgame. But it's back to a 19-point game. Tigers had the ball down 12 and missed an opportunity. Had back-to-back turnovers, and now Ballard has blown it back open. Boots 3 up, no good. And Krogh will come down with a rebound, and the Tigers are get 3-point happy here late in this game right now. Not looking at many other shots but the 3-point line. Calvert with it over to the left side to Eiley. Eiley up top now, Calvert. Calvert going to drive in. He gets to the rim, misses the layup. Hammer will come down with a rebound. Off now to Booth, over to Mackey. Mackey mishandled it, but he gathers it in. Now gets it up top to Booth. Booth will drive in. Nice look on the no-look pass, but Hammer can't get the shot to fall. He'll grab his own rebound and then draws a foul on Krogh, and Krogh gets picked up his 4th. So Krogh's now got 4. That'll be 6 on Ballard. So Carroll will shoot free throws the rest of the game. 4:01 left here in the fourth quarter. Hammer at the line, 1 of 2 tonight. Free throw on the Y is up off the front of the rim, but good. Get the front of the rim bounced up and over. Tigers now with 60, down 78-60 as Langling checks in for Mackey. Krogh going to stay in with his 4. Second free throw coming up here for Hammer. It is up, it is good. That'll make it now 79-60. Hammer will check out. Everett Sampson will check back in for the Tigers. Herman with it. Dumps it to Eiley. Now over to Calvert. Calvert across half court. Calvert with it. Works it down to the left side. Gorsh back up to Calvert, and Ballard now going to slow it down. They're going to spread things out, try to burn a little bit of clock and try to get to the rim or get into the lane and kick for open shots. Krogh with it, back out now to Herman. Herman defended by Dirks, goes left, now comes back right, takes it in the lane and fights through some contact to lay it up and in. He's got 38. It's 81-60. Booth now drives in. His layup up no good. A rebound taken down by Langling. Hammer's not even in right now. That shot up no good. Rebound going to be knocked out of bounds by Cook. It will be Ballard basketball. 3:16 left in this one. Mackey Motors postgame show coming up. Eiley will get it off now to Gorsh. Gorsh with it. Back off to Eiley. Eiley ahead to Calvert. Calvert pump fake. Drives down on Sampson. Now backs away. They'll get it off to Gorsh. Gorsh going to back it out. Backing out again is Herman. Herman picked up by Dirks near the half-court line. Works it left side to Calvert. Back off to Herman. Herman dump pass underneath to Krogh, and the layup is up in good. Herman with a nice assist on that one. Ballard's been impressive here tonight. Carroll Again with that technical before the game started as Booth hits the runner. Nice runner there at the free throw line. Ballard got out to the quick lead here tonight. Never really has let up. We've got a timeout on the floor called by the Carroll Tigers. 2:38 left in this one. 82-63 Ballard. We're back in 1 minute right here on 93.7 KKRL.
Choosing the DMAC Carroll Campus.
New Way Ford in Coon Rapids and New Way Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
One of the best kept secrets in Carroll is JP Flooring. I was looking to replace the floor in a couple rooms at home. It can be super overwhelming with all of the options available. I popped by JP Flooring and was super surprised and impressed with the showroom and selection. I had no idea how extensive their product lines were. They have a designer on staff that helped me narrow down what I was looking for. When you change your floors, it changes the whole character of a room. I used their product visualizer and could literally see in advance what the styles would look like in my room. I totally recommend JP Flooring in Carroll.
We welcome you back here on 93.7 KKRL. Thanks to Dwayne Vetter, Nathan Cones back in the studio. Thanks to Mason Voigt standing over here to my left running our video package tonight. Our video production powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids. Just go to YouTube, search 1380 KCM. You can watch and listen to the rest of this ball game. Eiley kicks it down. Herman going to drive in. He'll lay it up and in. He's got 40 here tonight. It's 85-62, or 84, I should say, 62 in favor of Ballard. Long shot by Booth, up and good. Caleb Booth knocks down another one. They changed the score on me here a little bit ago during that timeout. And now we're going to get Gorsh driving in. He is going to be bumped and fouled. That'll be just the third team foul against the Tigers. It's going to go against Lingling. When we went to the break, it was 83-62. And now it's 84-66 as the Tigers hit a three. So they took a point away from Ballard and gave a point to the Carroll Tigers. Gorsh with it. Over now to Hasing. Over to the right side to Eiley. Now off to Gorsh. Gorsh defended out top by Mackey. They'll work it now to Calvert. Calvert gets it over to Gorsh. Tigers really going for the steal, and now Dirk's going to pick up the foul. That's one of the things. The Tigers did not get a lot of fouls called on him, so now all of a sudden when they want a foul to try and be aggressive, come up with steals, maybe try to send Ballard to the free throw line, extend this game a little bit. They've got a lot of fouls to give just before they get into the one-and-one. Herman brings it up. He's going to be triple teamed, and we're going to get a reach-in foul. Going to go on the Carroll Tigers. And foul going to go on Nick Mackey, and that is number 4 on Mackey. Team foul number 5 on the Tigers. Ballard looks to inbound it. This time they'll throw it away. Booth comes up with the steal. Kick over to Dirks. Baseline jumper in and out. No good. Cook, though, saves the rebound. Out to Booth. 3 on the way up. Good. Caden Cook with the hustle kept that one alive. He'll pick up the assist. Booth with the bucket. Tigers down here 84-69. Timeout on the court. We'll go ahead and keep it here. Let's reset things as the Tigers are out of timeouts now. Ballard still has 4 remaining. Foul situation. It is Carroll with 5 team fouls. Ballard with 6. So 1 more on Ballard, and Carroll will shoot 1-and-1s. Carroll's got to have 2 more before Ballard gets into the 1-and-1. If we get a jump ball, the possession arrow does favor the Carroll Tigers. Minute 31 left here in the basketball game. Mackey Motors postgame show coming up following the ball game. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Bombers up here 84-69. They'll have the basketball. They'll inbound. They've got to take the length of the floor. Tigers will come out with some pressure. Head coach Randy Beeson, one of the guys expected to join us here in the postgame. Calvert gets it in now to Gorsh. Gorsh trying to get around it. Mackey does. They'll get it back to Calvert. Calvert, Booth trying to foul him, couldn't catch up to him, and now over to Herman. He's going to attack and lays it up and in. 86-69. Lob pass down to Mackey, drives in. Reverse layup by Nick Mackey, up in good. That is the first basket tonight for Nick Mackey. He had a free throw in that first half. He's got 3 points here in the ballgame. We're going to get a foul going to go on the Carroll Tigers. That foul going to go on Zach Dirks. That's going to be his second, team foul number 6 on the Tigers. Ballard will inbound down on the baseline. If the Tigers don't get a quick steal, they may try to foul again. They'll get it into Herman. Dirks reaching in. Herman gets it back over to Calvert. And now Booth going to reach out and grab him to pick up the foul. That'll be number 2 on Caleb Booth. So Calvert will head to the free throw line. An 80% free throw shooter on the season. Has not attempted one yet tonight. Calvert with 11 points here tonight. 7 of those coming here in the second half. Had that big 3 when Carroll had cut it down to 12. Tigers had back-to-back turnovers, and Calvert knocked down a 3, and that stretched that lead back up to 17. It might have been the final dagger for the Tigers. They've had it trimmed down to about 14 since then, but haven't been able to get it under that. Second free throw up good as Calvert knocks down both. 88-71. Now, if you're Carroll, you got to figure scoring 71 points should give you a chance in most games. You should win games on your home floor scoring in the 70s. But they've given up 88 here tonight. 3-point shot from Booth up and good. Caleb's got 33 here on the night. It's 88-74, and we're going to get a foul by Booth in the backcourt. That'll be number 3 on him. Gorsh going to head to the free throw line. A 40% free throw shooter on the season. He's had a big game so far tonight. He's got 18 on the night. Everybody's going to look at the 23 from Herman, and he has been the difference really in the game. But if Gorsh doesn't have a big game and Krogh and Calvert, Tigers have a chance to be in this one, even with Herman scoring all that. Free throw is up and no good from Gorsh. A rebound again to Caden Cook. I've got him unofficially for 12. Booth now going to drive in. He's going to get to the free throw line as he will be fouled on the play by Jacob Ross, who picks up his second. 37.8 seconds remaining in this one. Booth will head to the line to shoot 2. Caleb 2 of 2 at the line tonight. 74% on the season. Booth's had a nice, solid, all-around game. Free throw on the way is up and no good. Mackey Motors post game coming up for you following the game. I guess it'll probably take Coach Beeson a little bit of time to come up and chat. My guess is both free throws no good. Cook comes down with a rebound, and now Booth knocks down the 3 up top. Booth with 36 here in the game. Now we've got a steal ball going to be batted out of bounds. It'll be Carroll basketball. Tigers down 11. Still 26.2 seconds left. They get a quick 3 here, and something could get interesting. They work it to Booth on the right side. Ball knocked away by Eiley. He goes up with a shot. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Ross, and Hammer going to foul him. And that's probably going to be the ball game with 16.7 seconds remaining. Told you we would have a lot of fouls here in this fourth quarter. We have. Part of that is as Carroll started to foul. That is their 9th team foul. Ross at the line. Free throw on the way up, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll be Carroll basketball. Neither crowd appears to be happy with the officials, but that's kind of normal. Most of the time, fans see it from their side of the view, so they don't like it unless their team is doing really well. Zach Dirks 3 up, no good. Ball over the top of the backboard, out of bounds. It will be Ballard basketball with 7.7 seconds left. Hit the rim, went up and over the backboard, which is out of bounds. The Sac boys up 48-44 right now on GTLRA late. Shot up, no good. Hammer comes down with a rebound. And that will do it here tonight as Ballard going to come to Carroll and pick up an 88-77 victory. Tigers score 44 points in the second half, but can't make up that difference as they were down 50-33 at the halftime. We'll step away, take a break. We'll come back with our Mackey Motors postgame show. That's coming up for you next right here on 93.7 KKRL.
Midwest Wholesale is your local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
At the Present Company, we will help you transition your home and wardrobe with the changing seasons. Hi, this is Andrea. Whether you're looking to get warm and toasty this winter, or it's time for a light and airy lift this spring, shop our collection of boutique-style clothing, gorgeous accessories, and purses. Add personal style to your home with unique home decor pieces that will warm your rooms from wall to wall. Infuse your home and your wardrobe with style from the Present Company in Audubon.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
This is Iowa, and Avelo Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avelo Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avelo Bank, member FDIC.
Can your roof handle extreme hail conditions? Ours can. Check it out. As you can see, our Brinks roof has stood up to the test with zero damage. As for our competitors, well, theirs did not. Is your roof worn out or needs repair? Know that not all roofers and shingles are created equal. Call the Roof Pros at Brinks Exteriors, 920-ROOF-PRO.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Tough loss here for the Carroll Tigers as we come back here on the Mackey Motors postgame show. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City again. Ballard got up right away in this game. Got those 2 technical free throws to start the game, then got up 6-0. Built that lead to 13-2. Evan Hammer had a basket for the Tigers, but it was, again, Ashton Herman with the 3 to extend it to a 9-2 lead after the Tigers had gotten on the board. The Tigers were down 29-14 at the end of the first quarter, and I know that's something that Coach Beeson, who prides himself on defense, not going to be happy with here tonight, giving up 29 points in the first quarter alone, and that's defensive execution there. That's effort and execution on the defensive end, and that struggled a little bit early tonight for the Carroll Tigers. I think they got better in the second half. Playing that defense, they came out in that second half with a little bit more intensity. Down 50-33 at the halftime. Again, they cut it on a Caleb Booth 3 down to 52-39 in the third quarter. And then again, early in the fourth quarter as well, they were down 69-57 at the end of the third quarter. Had the ball twice with a chance to cut that deficit down to either 10 with a 2-point basket, or if they got a 3, it could be down to 9. And again, with 2 different possessions, had some opportunities And to be able to cut that into single digits, and then who knows what happens at that point. But unable to get baskets, turn the ball over twice, and Ballard able to score on both of those. Herman hit a jumper, and then Calvert hit a three. So all of a sudden it went from 12 to 17 in the matter of about 30 seconds. Tigers, again, they trimmed it down to 14, got it down to 11 there in the closing minute of the game. But after it got back up to 17, it kind of was like, not like it was over, but any hopes of the Tigers coming back were really, really slim at that point, and stuff. And the Herman kid was just terrific tonight. He finished up with 42, but, I think Coach Beeson would be the first one that would tell you, too, that, if you look at the fact that Gorsh had 18 tonight, comes in averaging 10 a game, and Calvert finished up with 13 tonight. He averages 6 per game. If you don't get that out of those guys, even if Herman goes off on you and scores the 42 points, the other guy stepped up and made some critical baskets for those guys here tonight. So I think that was part of the difference here in the game. For the Carroll Tigers, Evan Hammer was really good early in the game. Caden Cook, I thought, played a heck of a game. Just his effort and his hustle. I had him 13 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal, or a couple of steals here in the game. I thought his effort tonight was his energy level, especially in the second quarter and then the third quarter, I thought was absolutely huge here tonight for the Carroll Tigers as they tried to battle back into this game. He just never quits working hard, and great to see him back out on the court. And then Caleb Booth got hot tonight, finishes with 36 points, 30 of those coming from the three-point line as he knocks down 10 threes here tonight. Booth struggled early, didn't look for his shot a ton early on, but once he kind of got going, he certainly got things going as the Tigers did rally back in this one. Ended up losing it here 88-77. Let's take a look at our numbers here in the ball game. Unofficial, of course. We'll start off with the Ballard Bombers here tonight. Colby Calvert with 13, Ashton Herman with 42, Mason Gorsh with 18, Jacob Eiley 7, Cale Krogh had 4. He was just a defensive force inside, and he rebounded the ball well. Jaden Cattell had 1, and Bryce Hasing with 3. They didn't get a ton of points off of their bench, but they got good minutes off of their bench here tonight. For the Carroll Tigers, Nick Mackey, 3 points, a rebound, and an assist. Caleb Booth, 36 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Ethan Langling, 6 points to go with 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Caden Cook, 13 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Evan Hammer tonight, 11 points, 11 rebounds, and a steal. Zach Dirks, 3 points, 2 rebounds, and Everett Sampson gave the Tigers some good minutes off of the bench. He had 5 points to go with 4 rebounds tonight. Tigers 8 of 13 from the free throw line here in the ballgame. Tigers have now dropped 4 straight to sit at 2-4 on the season. So they're going to have to get the ship righted here very soon. We're going to step away. We'll take a break. We'll have Caleb Booth on in 30 seconds right here on 93.7 KKRL.
When remodeling your kitchen, Building Products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
Jeff Blankman joined here in the Mackey Motors postgame by Caleb Booth with the Carroll Tigers. Caleb going off for 36 here tonight, 10 3-pointers with the Tigers fall 88-77. And Caleb, I hate to start off the interview this way, but I think most of the time you guys feel like if you score 77 here at home, you're going to come up with a win. But tonight you give up 88 points. That's not a typical defensive effort and defensive ball game for you guys.
Yep, just give it up to Ashton Herman. He was just hitting some tough shots. He likes to attack the rim, and he was finding guys. They were just knocking down threes, and we said that we were going to give those up. So give him props.
And I said it here in the postgame, and I think I even said it late in the game. You probably knew Herman was going to score. He comes in averaging 27 a game, but Calvert goes off for 13 and Gorsh for 18. You know how it is sometimes when you're hot. If you have other guys that are stepping up and scoring, it takes a little bit of the pressure off of you. And I think tonight, if those two guys don't score the way they do, you guys have a chance here down the stretch to win this game.
Yep, and that was what we said we wanted to do is Gorsh, we knew he was a shooter, but our main focus was to stop Ashton, and again, he was just hitting shots, and so were they.
How hard is it as the guy and the kind of the scorer for Carroll to not get caught up kind of in sometimes a one-on-one battle with a guy like Herman, where you see him starting off scoring a bunch where you're still trying to get your teammates involved in playing a team game?
Yep, I just try and play my own game no matter what the other team's doing and get my teammates involved, and if I have a shot, I just shoot it. But I just try and play my game.
Caleb, down 12 to start the fourth quarter, had a shot here. What were you guys thinking coming into that fourth quarter?
We're going to have to give a lot of effort being down 12, get up there and pressure them, get some steals, and get out and make layups. That was our plan.
Offensively, what were you guys finding open? Because I thought you guys were getting some good looks here tonight.
Yep, a lot of them, I think we did good at driving to the rim and then trying to kick them out for threes. And sometimes I felt like we got fouled going in there, but we just kept attacking the rim, and if it was open, we took it or kicked it out for a three.
Very physical game, and I don't want you to get in trouble by saying anything about the officiating or anything tonight, because I thought they were not calling things on both sides, so I thought they were pretty consistent with that. But how is it to play in a game? Because both sides felt, I think, at times tonight that they were getting grabbed and fouled and the whistles weren't calling. Does that get into your mind and distract you a little bit?
Try not to, but sometimes it's just something that comes up, and you just got to play through it.
How did you feel like you guys were able to handle that here tonight?
I feel like we did a lot better than we usually do. Like, when we played North Polk, they get out and pressured, and we struggled with that. But tonight, I feel like we really did better.
Talk about your shooting tonight. 10 threes on the night, 36. Getting close. Is that a career high for you?
Yeah.
Congratulations on that. That's got to feel pretty special. When did you realize that the three-point shots were starting to click for you a little bit?
I'd say second quarter. And I just only shot them when I was open or I was feeling it. But at the end there, I just had to start trying to score points for our team, and they were just falling.
You guys have now dropped 4 straight after the Storm Lake thing happened. What's this team do? Because this team's too talented to probably have this slide continue. How do you guys fix it?
We got to learn from our mistakes and just go out there and give effort every night. I think that's a big thing, is playing all 4 quarters.
What kind of mistakes do you feel like this team's making right now?
Some silly turnovers, I feel like. I feel like we got to take care of the ball more. Sprinting back on defense, that was a big thing that they scored on, was transition points. It's probably those 2 things right now. I feel like we rebounded well tonight.
Bondurant for our coming up on Tuesday. That's going to be a good test on the road. Never an easy place to play. What do you guys got to do to go down there and get the win?
They're pretty tall, so another thing we got to do is rebound, get out and run, attack their bigs, because I feel like we're really quick compared to them, and we just got to attack the rim.
Well, Caleb, I appreciate you joining us here tonight. Congratulations on the career high here tonight.
Thank you.
Go down there and get a win on Bondurant on Tuesday.
Yep, thank you.
Caleb Booth again with the Carroll Tigers. We're going to step away. Head coach Randy Beeson going to make his way up here. We'll talk with him when we come back in 1 minute right here on 93.7 KKRL.
When it comes to sports,
we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
Mackey Motors post-game show continuing here on 93.7 KKRL. Carroll Tiger head basketball coach Randy Beeson joining us. And Coach, a disappointing one here tonight. As I think I said to Caleb, normally when you guys score 77 in a game, you feel like, especially here at home, you're going to come away with a win. But Ashton Herman, 42 tonight, came in averaging 27 a game. But you knew the guy could score, but he scored in a lot of different ways here tonight.
Yeah. You know, you see someone scoring 27 points a game, you're saying, okay, we're going to do whatever we can to stop him, and it's going to take everybody. And, you know, the hard part with him is he leaks out so much and gets easy ones in transition. So, yeah, we weren't great in the half court, but I would love to know how many points he got just in transition off layups. I would say it's closer to about 15 because I don't think I don't know for sure on the stats, but I don't feel like we turned it over that much.
Right.
But every turnover led to 2 points the other way. And, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if 15 to 18 points that he scored was just layups off of our turnovers. You know what I mean? So give him credit. He's a really nice player. He's just relentless all night on both ends of the floor. And he's really good at reading eyes on the backside, and he gambles a little bit, but, I mean, that's what makes him really good because he's always known where the ball's at. So.
And you guys down 12 there to start the fourth quarter, back-to-back possessions. I think he came up with 2 steals. One of them was a layup, and the other one he fed it to Calvert for a 3. I kind of said it at that point, not that the game was over because there was still 6.5 left, but it went from 12 to 17 in a hurry, and you kind of felt like, ooh, now the hill's kind of hard to climb.
Yeah, we tried to run a set right out of the quarter break, and they did a good job of stopping Nick Mackey's dribble penetration. We had Caleb wide open in the corner for a 3. We just couldn't get it there because there's a 6'6" guy that covers up a lot of ground inside too. So, yeah, I think we turned it over a couple times and led to a couple layups, and it kind of took the wind out of our sail right there. But give our guys credit. I mean, it ended up 11 points or whatever it was. You know, with 18, 19 points there, we could have very easily gave up, and our guys kept battling. We tried to throw the press and just try to be active and give our guys credit. I mean, you're right. You score 77 points, you think you're going to win most of those games. And it was just one of those games where, you know, we didn't really want to get in a track meet with them. But Caleb Booth's pretty good in transition as well. So he had a really nice game tonight.
Yeah, career high for him, 36, 10 threes. Kind of interesting watching a guy knock down 10 threes. You kind of had to count him when you came up here, and I had to count him at the end of the game too. He just, once he gets rolling, he's tough to stop.
Yeah, I was a little mad. He missed about 4 threes in a row in the fourth quarter there. I'm like, well, we're not getting back into this thing. And all of a sudden he made about 4 in a row right after that. So, you know, and that's the way he shoots it in practice too. So it's no surprise to any of us. I mean, that's what he does, and give him credit. He was aggressive tonight. You know, there's been games where he misses a couple and he kind of gets a little tentative and passes a little bit more, and he knew that he had to score the basketball if we wanted to have a chance tonight. So give him credit. He shot the ball lights out. Our guys did a nice job of finding him. Our post players did a nice job of setting some ball screens for him. You know, the goal was to try to get Krogh to come out and guard on the arc a little bit. Everett Sampson did a nice job coming in, not hesitating. I think he knocked down a 3 to try to get him to come out and guard a little bit. So, you know, just a strange game. We knew it was going to be tough. I didn't really realize it was going to be like that, though. I knew Herman was good, but I really didn't think we'd give up that many points to him.
Coach, another guy, I thought the energy he played with tonight kind of sparked you guys, I thought, in the second quarter, and he just never seemed to quit flying around, was Caden Cook. So good to see him back on the court and to be able to play with the energy he had here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't think he's 100%. You know, he gets tired pretty quickly, and when you haven't had a chance to run and do a lot of things for a long time, it's going to be tough to get back in the swing of things. But you've seen glimpses of what he can do. Once we get through Christmas break will be good for our whole team. You know, we're beat up a little bit. Guys are not feeling the best. So I think Christmas break will be good for him. I had him down for 11 or 12 rebounds as well. Looks like he had 6 or 7 offensive rebounds, and he's just so strong. You know, he spends so much time in the weight room, and he's so undersized for being a post player. And he's always got to guard one of the other team's bigger and stronger players. But he competes, and any loose ball, I have a feeling that he's going to come up with it because he's so strong. So, yeah, he looked really good. I love he's a little Charles Barkley-like in transition. I don't think anyone wants to step in his way.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, he works super hard. You're right. He played a really nice game tonight, too. You know, Evan Hammer, he might have missed some easy ones, but he competes, too.
Yes, he does.
He's all over the place, and his energy level's always sky high. So, give him credit as well. So, tough game. You know, I told the guys thinking that we were going to lose 2 or 3 games in a row, and no one wants to do that, but we can't hang our heads. We got a big one on Tuesday. You know, Bondurant's going to look at the score and go, man, Carroll's got no chance of beating us, and we'll have a good day. Good day of practice on Monday and be ready to go for Tuesday.
What are you looking at with this? Sounds like they've got some size.
They're good, yeah. They got a Collison kid that's been playing since he's a freshman. Their point guard's shooting lights out. it's a little unlike. I don't think he can keep up that pace because some of the shots he's making are just crazy. But then they got some length too, so they'll be good. They're long and lanky, and they like to play fast as well. And they run good stuff, so we'll have to be ready to go.
Well, Coach, appreciate you joining us. We'll catch up with you again tomorrow morning for the MC Country Cafe Coaches Show.
Thank you. I mean, I just want to say one more time, Caleb Booth.
Yeah.
Caleb Booth's phenomenal. I mean, over the years, you have really good point guards, and you kind of take those guys for granted sometimes, and you talk about everyone else, but he was really spectacular tonight. Yeah. It's hard because you lose the game and someone else scores 40 points or something like that, but you can't take away what he did tonight and the way he just continues to compete and the way, he attacks the basket in a game that's pretty physical and doesn't get a lot of calls, but he just keeps trying to get to the basket.
Right.
And he's such an unselfish player. So. Yep. I can't say enough about him. We're excited about what he will continue to do this year. So I appreciate the coverage tonight, Jeff. Thank you.
You bet. And he is going to be our Motor Inn Player of the Game tonight as well. So
I would say that's a pretty good pick.
Yep, Caleb Booth, our Motor Inn Player of the Game. That's going to wrap up our coverage here tonight. Carroll drops both ends of the doubleheader, losing the girls' game 53-22. The boys fall in the boys' game here tonight by a final of 88-77. For Mason Voigt, my film guy tonight here, the guy running my camera for Dwayne Vetter, Nathan Cohn's back in the studio. This is Jeff Blankman saying thank you for listening to basketball coverage here tonight on KKRL. Have a great night, everybody.